So I'm on my phone and I run across this article where Urban Meyer and Dan Mullen say that Tim Tebow was the greatest college football player of all time on CBS Sports. And if you know who I'm a fan of, you can see why I had a problem with that. So I feel like they're biased because they coached Tim Tebow. I'm biased because I hate the University of Florida with a passion. So I went to Don the Loser producer and I asked him to go to different websites to gather up their list of the greatest college football players of all time. We went to four, and there'll be a link in the description to all four of them. And so now we piled up all the information. So now we have our own list of the greatest college football players of all time. So stay tuned. It should be pretty interesting. Hopefully, Tim Tebow doesn't make the list. But if he does,
you rat bastard.
So now before we get to our list, we're going to have a few honorable mention. And we're going to start off with the Juice, O.J. Simpson, running back out of the UFC. He played for the Trojans from 1967 to 1968. He ran for 3,400 yards in 22 games. That means he averaged 1,700 yards a season. He is a two-time unanimous All-American. He won the Walter Camp, the Maxwell, and the Heisman all in 1968. The Juice, O.J. Simpson. Next we have Dick Butkus, linebacker out of Illinois. He played for Illinois from 1962 to 1964. He had 374 tackles for his college career. That means he averaged 14.4 tackles a game. He won the Big Ten MVP award in 1963, and he had 23 tackles against Ohio State one year. Dick Butkus. Man, this better be one hell of a top 10 if this guy didn't make it. Up next we have Ricky Williams, running back out of Texas. Ricky played for the Longhorns from 1995 to 1998. He ran for 6,279 yards. He is a two-time unanimous All-American. He won the Doak Walker Award twice, and he won the Walter Camp, Maxwell, and Heisman all in 1998. Ricky Williams. Again, I say this better be one hell of a top 10 list. Next, we have Deion Sanders, cornerback out of Florida State University. Deion played for the Noles from 1985 to 1988. He had 14 interceptions for his career, 3 of them returned for touchdowns. He also had 3 punt returns and 1 kickoff return for touchdowns. He is a 2-time unanimous All-American, and he won the Jim Thorpe Award. He also played baseball and ran track for the Noles. Deion Sanders. And next we have Charles Woodson, cornerback out of University of Michigan. Charles Woodson played for the Wolverines from 1995 to 1997. He had 16 interceptions for his career, and he averaged 17.9 yards a play on offense. He is a 2-time All-American. He won the Jim Thorpe, the Chuck Bednarik, the Walter Camp, and the Heisman Trophy all in 1997. Charles Woodson. And now we're at our top 10 list. At number 10, we have Tony Dorsett, running back out of the University of Pittsburgh. Tony played for the Panthers from 1973 to 1976. He finished with 6,082 yards rushing, and he was a 3-time All-American. He won the Walter Camp, the Maxwell, the Heisman Trophy, and he won the National Championship all in 1976. Tony Dorsett. And at number 9, we have Jim Brown, running back out of Syracuse. My dad is rolling in his grave right now. He played for the Orangemen, Back then it was Orangemen, from 1954 to 1956. For his career, he ran for 2,091 yards. He had 24 touchdowns. He also had 8 interceptions. He was Syracuse's first unanimous All-American. He also played basketball, lacrosse, and he ran track for him. Jim Brown. And at number 8, we have the Tyler Rose, Earl Campbell, running back out of the University of Texas. Earl Campbell played for the Longhorns from 1974 to 1977. He ran for 4,443 yards. He had 40 touchdowns and he averaged 5.8 yards a rush. He is a 2-time All-American, a Davey O'Brien Award winner, and he won the Heisman all in 1977. Earl Campbell. And at number 7, we have Red Grange, running back out of Illinois. Red played for Illinois from 1923 to 1925. He ran for his career 2,071 yards. He had 31 touchdowns and he averaged 5.3 yards per carry. He was a 3-time All-American and he won the Big Ten MVP award. Red Grange. And at number 6, we have Jim Thorpe, running back out of Carlisle. Jim played for Carlisle from 1907 to 1912. He rushed for 3,616 yards. He had 53 touchdowns and averaged 8.4 yards a carry. That is crazy. He was an All-American and he won Olympic gold medals in both the pentathlon and the decathlon. Jim Thorpe. And at number 5, we have Tim Tebow, quarterback out of the University of Florida. No, why? Are you kidding me? It just had to be him. I'm over it now. Tim Tebow played for the Gators from 2006 to 2009. He totaled 12,232 total yards on offense. That's crazy. He also had 145 total touchdowns. He led the punk-ass Gators to 2 national championships. He is a 2-time All-American, a 2-time Maxwell Award winner, and he is the only person to win the Heisman as a true sophomore. Tim Tebow. And at number 4, we have Bo Jackson, running back out of Auburn. Bo played for Auburn from 1982 to 1985. He ran for 4,303 yards. He had 43 touchdowns and he averaged 6.6 yards per carry. That is crazy. He is a 2-time All-American, a Walter Camp Award winner, and he won the Heisman in 1985. Bo Jackson. Now, this would have been my number 1. But at number 3, we have Barry Sanders, running back out of Oklahoma State. Barry played for the Cowboys from 1986 to 1988. He ran for his career 3,556 yards. He had 54 touchdowns. In 1988, he had 3,256 all-purpose yards. He was a unanimous All-American, a Walter Camp, a Maxwell, and a Heisman Trophy winner all in 1988. As far as those rushing yards, he had 2,628 yards that year. That means he averaged 238.9 yards a game. That's crazy. Barry Sanders. And at number 2, we have Archie Griffin, running back out of Ohio State. Archie played for the Buckeyes from 1972 to 1975. He ran for 5,589 yards for his career. He had 27 touchdowns and he averaged 121.5 yards a game. He is a 3-time All-American. He is a 2-time Walter Camp winner. He won the Maxwell, and he is the only player in history to win a Heisman 2 times, in 1974 and 1975. Archie Griffin. And at number 1, we have Herschel Walker, running back out of Georgia. Herschel played for the Bulldogs from 1980, that's the year I was born, to 1982. He ran for 5,259 yards. He had 52 touchdowns. Again, that is crazy. And he averaged 159.4 yards a game. In 1980, he helped lead the Bulldogs to a national championship. He is a 3-time All-American. He is also a Walter Camp, a Maxwell, and a Heisman Trophy winner, all in 1982. Herschel Walker. And that is our list. So, did you like it? Did you hate it? Who is number one on your list as the greatest college football player ever? Please let me know in the comments. And in saying that, if you are new here to SEM, please hit the subscribe button. Become part of this SEM Nation. Once you become part of this nation, get that bell notification, you know, when the video comes out. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. My name is Dorian. This is SEM. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Whatever. If I saw Tim Tebow, the first thing I would tell him is,
"You rat bastard."